but the clock.
Yo. Well, at least someone's watching. Let me just check check the microphone is working. Let me check. Let me check, man. I mean, if someone, people don't usually like doing this, but if someone could type in the chat whether you can hear my voice, that would be good. But I suppose you don't want to own up to watching this shameful backgammon stream. Let me see. Should be okay. I can hear myself, so let me do this. And then I will configure my settings. Input level should be okay. Okay. Alright, so go to the drawer. Here is the drawer. This is the drawer. I am playing the how many players did we have? I thought we had 18. Oh, we've got 24, that makes sense. So 8 buys. And these people get the buys. Martin Reed, Sean Clonell, Steve Carter, Marius Pugner. That is Surinder Mahindra, Salvador Leon, Andrew Fariadis, and I think that's Annie Craig. Anyway, so I play. What's going on? I play Ronnie. Okay, so what do I need? I need to get ready. Create a table. Budget have you set up and running? Okay, so I'm waiting for check this. Is this working? Yeah, that's working. So many people inviting. I'm waiting for. I can't remember exactly what his name is. Just check on the WhatsApp stream. But while we're waiting, let's have a look at the other games. So that's Chris and William. And this is obviously Mike Mulliner and Becca Bell. Who else have we got? Andrew. My God, my mind's going blank. Gib, Bob. I don't know the last bit. And Chroma Crab is John Ingermills. I just like to know names. I think I'm a bit autistic. Have we got any other games going on? We should have 8 first round matches, isn't that right? How many are in the second round? So 8 people. Yeah. 16, that makes sense. 8 first round matches. So, what's going on here? Why is it just all... Is it all crashed? No. Okay. There he is. He's there! He found me. Okay, let's go. Good match, Ronnie. Shalom. Shalom to you too. I'm gonna turn the sound off. Don't need sound. 2, 1. Okay, it's obvious. 6-3. I'm gonna run all the way. I want to get missed. I don't want to be hit by long rangers from the back, from the 24 and the 23 point. Let me see if I can get the arrows working. Even for you, my one viewer, I'm gonna make the effort. So what he should either make the 11. I'm not sure. 11 and come up. But I don't see. This leaves a. So this leaves a 6-4 for starters, which he didn't need to leave, although it is slightly duplicated, plus it leaves all ones. So it doesn't make sense to do that. Should have just played safe. So again, same logic, I don't want to leave shots, so... Oh, let me click on this box. And I tend to button up here, I'm not sure. That's my instinct play. Oh no, my arrows are gonna screw up, so I better not try them. So 4-2 is obvious. 5-3 equalises a little bit. 6-4 or 6-5. Double 2, I think is just... there's no other play, just to... Well, there was another play actually, now I saw it. I could have made the 11 points and then come down with an extra one to the 9, leaving 5-2 and 3-4. Not saying it was right, but I just didn't see it. Okay, so I presume I have to come up, so because if he doesn't roll a 5, or if he rolls something like a 3-1, he's going to make the 5 point, which means it's even more imperative for me to be at the edge of the prime, to come out with 6s. I know stating the obvious, but... So now he's made the 8 point, I probably would prefer to be back on the 24, because then I would have 3-1 as well as all 4s to get me up to the 20 point, which is 13 numbers instead of 11. So with the 2, I just think he should... I'm not sure. It's difficult. I'm not sure. Yeah, this was my preferred play, but now he's going to have some awkwardness. I think I have to make the bar. Don't really want to leave shots. Yeah, I mean, even if I get hit, it's a broken 6 prime. It's like a broken 7 prime. So it gives me adequate compensation for leaving the shots. 4-2. I don't think I can cube yet. So 4-1 for sure is a good number, but then he could roll a 6-4, and then I'm not out timing him that much. Yeah, if I can say for sure again, if I roll a 3, he'll come up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to cube, but I'm just seeing what's happening here. So 2-1, will I make the 5 point? Possibly. Possibly. I suppose like the bad numbers are things like double 6, 6-5. Don't know how I would play that. There we go where's the 6-5? Shit. Yeah, so I don't want to leave a 3-4. So let me try the arrows. I don't want to do this with the 5, really, because it leaves shots. But it's awkward to bring a man to the ace point, so let me see. I mean, this is the 6 for sure. 3-4. I don't want to burn a builder though. It's only 3-4 and I have some returns. Okay, I'm really not sure. This is like, I sort of feel I want to get this play over and done with because I don't like it. It was a bad number. So it can't be good just to give him a 3-4. Plus, when he hits me loose, I have a spare, or he points on me, I have a block here waiting to be hit. So now I'm against the play that I made, which often happens. I noticed that my 4s are quite good and they're diversified in the sense I need 3s to come up to the edge of, to the 20 point. I should have been taking more notice of Ronnie's plays, but I didn't. Did he have to play that? So again, this is another decision, which was whether or not to hit on the 2. Obviously, didn't necessarily want to hit on the 2 because then it gave me a chance of coming straight, either hitting him and coming in on the 5 point. But when he does this, I can only do one of 2 good things. But having said that, he's now burnt a man, and this leaves a shot. This is the worst roll. So do I want to leave 4s or 6s? Am I taking? So he hasn't got any good 4s, so things like 4-1 are not particularly good for him. So I suppose this is the right 5, but against Ronnie, I mean, three-point board. So let's go through the numbers. Double 1 makes the ace point, 2-1 makes the ace point, 3-1 is also good, 4-1 is not so good, 5-1 makes 6-1. This has got a bit looking like a pass, 3-2, 6-1 lose, 4-2 is going to hit. Okay. I've seen enough. I mean, that's something. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a take. I mean, I think it's closest to a take and too good, but I often take way too much. So, just running. Why am I taking so fucking long? Okay, so what do we have? We have 6-2, 3-6 hit, 4-2 is gonna hit, I suppose, to stop him doing good things. Yeah, I think he played that okay. I mean, he cubed. Ronnie plays pretty well. Pretty impressive. This is the best 4-1, 4-6. Double 4 is better. So yeah, he plays pretty well. Someone that I think he's only been playing sort of tournaments for. I think that's a joke. 1, 2, I can make the ace, but I think that could be wrong. Again, this is difficult. I really want to make the ace. Just make it the 11, let him roll a 3. But then, yeah, if I make it the ace, he can just roll a 4. So this feels right, but I don't know. This feels right. I hate making the ace when you've only got the 6 points. So you have this huge gap between the 6 point and the ace point. So he would have hit, so I'm pleased I didn't. It makes the 20, but I'm far better off than I would have been had he hit. Yeah, I would make the 20. I don't think I would hit twice. Good. Okay, so this is just going to be one of those games. We have one viewer still, which is good. Let me get back to this. 4, 3. Okay, I suppose I can do this. 4, 3 making it. 6, 5, oh, it's just going to go to the 2 point, yeah, and that's a good roll. Of course, very easy to play. And with that, he definitely equalises. He goes up in the race, but he's a bit primed by my midpoint, 11 point and 10 point. So the race is pretty close, so I think I'm going to just leave my 11 point, 10 point there to hold him, rather than give them up and try and race. And then there's the tiny thing about when you think you're playing someone that's slightly worse than you, maybe you try and steer away from racing positions and more towards contact. So now I'm going to be 2 pips up. Again, it makes sense to me then to clear the 10 point, if I'm going to clear any of them. Don't need to clear that. Feels right to clear. Yeah, okay. Probably not a big deal either way. Not a big deal. But Ronnie does have some wastage, so okay. The best, 22 pips, so he's going to need, what would he have needed? 12 pips at least. So even though I'm 5 away, he can't take this. Okay, so 1 all. 5, 3. Concurrent viewers. So 2 people at that. 5, what's going on? 5, 1, okay. 5, 1. Yep. 6, 2 running so as to not get hit with 6s or 1s, and now he's got an extra man on the 8. You don't want to be hit there with that man. And this, oh, he hits, okay. I initially didn't see that the 4 hits. Double 4 can probably make the ace and the 4 point, rather than leave a shot. Don't think you need to leave a shot. Then you could even make the 9, make the 4 and step up, but yeah, I don't like, so I've got not only 3s, now I've got 1s, and I would have found. So what do I do with the last one? So any 4 that doesn't enter the second man, so like 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 3, could be a double and probably a take. But if he enters with a 2, do I want to have I really want to risk having the 8 point split. Let's say he just enters with a 2. 2, 3, 2 rolls, 2, 3, 2, 5, or 2, 6. Don't really want to have the 8 point split, I think. And then this duplicates, I mean, this gives him a very good double 2 and double 4. It steps up. Right, so coming on the ace, I suppose it's actually worse for him than coming in on a 4 point. And now I've got to give serious thought to this cube because it's 1 all. Gammon wins the match. I mean, he's taking for sure. He's got a lot of compensation. He's got very good structure. Not only has he got the 5 point, but he's got his spares where he wants them. But if I roll a 3, let's say, and I just make the anchor, let's say he rolls a 2, 5, I'm in pretty good shape. And then, of course, there's 1 or 2 wipeout numbers like double 6, double 4 is almost a wipeout. So I think I have to cube this. It's a very easy take. I think even at this score. I mean, I didn't look at the other numbers, so things like 4, 2, not so good. So I did indeed make the 3 point. I just want to avoid the 4, 2 or the 4, 3. So now I've got really no advantage whatsoever. And now I'm looking to probably be passing when I've got less than whatever it is, 31.8%, which is my take point on the recube here. So it felt too easy to give away the cube there. I don't think I can run here. My head. I'm not going to leave shots, so that seems pretty clear. And he could play 8 to 2, 5 to 3, and still probably expect that I'm not going to run with let's say an 8. No, not this. This is just gifted me. I mean, I know I rolled it, but it's often you find against almost a bit of a truism that players that aren't quite as solid as you, they play really well, and then there's 1 or 2 things that you just think, why did you do that? It's as simple, I mean, it's as simple as that. Why did you do? And that was one of those plays, and I'll probably end up fanning here. Okay, so 31.8%. I mean, you could even cube this. I won't be passing, but this is a different ball game altogether. So just cover and come out to the 18 point. Okay, so coming in is very, very good. Hopefully he's not even going to think about cubing. Good. Okay, so this is a pass. Got to be a pass. Probably not so happy that he played on. Although I think it's a bad play on. I mean, I didn't count the number of covers he had, but he certainly didn't have more than 30. And now I'm looking like I'm going to get gammoned for the match. I mean, anyone will help me a lot. Anyone. Okay, so it doesn't cover, but okay. Can make a few pips here. Do I want to waste the pips? I think I do. Otherwise, he would just hit me loose with sixes. So stopping him from hitting loose with sixes is a pretty good thing. I am not sure if he should hit loose here. Upsides are big, but downsides are quite big as well. And so he chooses not to. Not sure about that. Not sure. I think I probably would have hit. Okay, so now he's faced with the same decision. I presume he's going to hit here, and he doesn't. So now he's got bad 6-5, 6-4, and 6-1. But because he's so lucky, I'm going to try and save the gammon. Presume he's not going to play on. Okay, he doubles. Alright, so I've got 32%, so it actually after a bit of a scare, it turned out really, really well for me. And if I'm right in saying I'm a favourite against Ronnie, maybe I've got like 35-40% here. I don't know if there's any way of getting him to take a bad take here. Didn't want to hit on the ace point. Okay, so I can just play big. We shouldn't cube this. Play out, put the checkers where I want them. There's no fear of being cubed. The cube would be, oh my, it's such a ridiculously good number. And I would probably switch. So just the 2-1. 2-3, okay. Suppose I have to hit. Still too good, not good enough, kind of thing. Okay, that's a help. So he doesn't hit anything. And now I can make the 23 and the 5 point. Which I suppose I'm going to do. Is there anything better? Hitting? I don't think so. Still have to save the gammon. Yeah. Interesting game. He should just come to the 18, I think, because he doesn't want to he doesn't want to get loose in other blocks. So. Okay, now it's my turn to get lucky, so I suppose I just run for it all the way. Can't make the 7 point, that leaves too much. But what a fantastic roll. So now at worst I'm going to be 4-1 down. 9 pips down, not really any volatility here, so no reason to double. Can't make the bar. It's a very, very good number, so no complaints. Should have made the bar. Okay, so I'm only 13 pips behind. That's not such a disaster. 15. 3. Well, if I lift the 8 points. Yeah, I don't really want to give him double 4. Again, I mean, we know he's rolled it. Or something like 5-4. I don't want to play 5-2 twice. So, okay, I'm going to do this. So 5-4 is... Okay, fuck. Not just because it's a good number, because I would have been better off making the other play by far. So I don't never, even though it's an easy take, I don't want him to cube. Definitely don't want him to cube ever, unless. I mean, if I don't mind if he cubes this, I suppose. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1. So I can't cube this. Maybe. So what's his take point? Should know this. I don't think this is a double being. Not a good roll. Okay. I mean, you know, maybe it's worth thinking about against a player of even skill, but I just fancy, I just don't want to give the cube away. I don't even know if I'm a favourite. You know, worst thing that can happen is that I get to 4-1. Okay. It's the worst thing that can happen, and he probably won't cube when he should do. If he gets positions where he's like 80%, he should be cubing. Okay, so now of course I regret not doubling. So I cost myself 10% match winning chances. Okay. Feeling a lot happier now. A lot happier. So I've got a low doubling point here. Even though he's made the 4 point, I'm happy that his 2 back checkers are back on the 24, that's why I want them. Okay, so even that is not a disaster. I can still got some blitz potential. It's not what I want because he can just gammon me. Okay, so 5-1. I suppose it's just this. If he hits, I can make it. If he doesn't, I improve. Again, I don't think this is enough. It rolls like 6-5, 6-4. 5-4 is pretty chunk as well. I've got to point on him. Can't come around the corner. Duping 4s. I've got a point on him. It's weak, but I don't think I can come around to the 11. So he would have hit with 4s. So he's gonna hit loose. He's definitely gonna hit loose. I can't keep this. He just needs an 8. Okay, so he will play 5-2. And now I'm feeling a little bit despondent. Guess he picks it up. I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that. Okay, can't keep this. 25%. I was getting worried that he stopped there, but now maybe I wish he had have cubed. I wish he had cubed. Doesn't feel like I've got a 5 in this mouse. Look at that. Looky at that. Okay, so 4-2. I still can't cube. Surely. I mean, I know that 5-3 in a fan, but 5-6 in a fan. And double 2 is okay. But can't cube. Okay, so 3s. I'm going to dupe the 3s rather than the 4s. Rather than giving an extra, giving 3s and 4s. This is getting a bit chaotic. I don't think this is enough, so it's basically only the double hits. So 6-6, 6-2, 3-2, and 3-6, 6-6, 6-2, 3-2, 6-6, 6-2, 3-2, and 3-6. What is that, 7 shots? And double 3, 8 shots. And even then, yeah, not enough. And now I don't even know how to play it. I don't think I can hit. It gives too many shots. Gives 3s and 6s. At least I lock up the 7 point here. Suppose it's going to play 8-2 hitting. But actually my play I think would be making the 8 point and splitting, and then actually maybe not. This is difficult. So if he makes the 8 point and splits, splitting, this is the natural play. But then at this score, this is, it invites the cube, then there would be about 9 good numbers at least. So this is interesting. Defo. So what's he done? Okay, so he didn't split and he hits. Okay, fine. So I can't cube. So it seems that his play was right. Again, another roll where I have to give up something. So now I'm just going to play 6-5. Keep the prime. Okay, I'm still in it. Okay, yeah, I think I was getting lucky now. Okay, this is a bad roll, so this maybe could be something. I'm in the air though. Okay, this is nothing. I don't know what I thought it was. Double 5, okay, 1. How do I play this? 1, 2, 3, 4, not hitting. 1, 2. So if I hit twice, shit, this is really the most difficult move of the game. If I hit twice and he hits back, yuck. But if he doesn't, I can play on. But I don't really want to play on because the undouble gun doesn't do me that much good. But then the alternative of just playing, hitting it out, and he makes the anchor. Okay, so we're going to get 1, 2, making the 2. So this is 5-3 and 4-3. Oh, you're right. 1, 2 for sure. So if I hit and he hits back, I can't cube from the roof. Oh no, I don't know what this is. Don't want to get hit back. So 5-3, 4. So 5-3 and 4-3 and double 5. I mean, I don't want to get hit back. So now if he just rolls like a 4-1, I've still got something. It's really difficult. That's the most difficult play of the game by a long, long way. So 3-1, and now the question is it too good? So 3s, 1s, and 8s, and 11s. So even when he makes the 5, if he makes the 5 point, it's got to be too good. So yeah, what I'm saying is even when he makes the 5 point, he's not going to be able to take if I cube the next go. 6-2, yeah. I think this is too good. Okay, so again, roll the fucking worst. Okay. Just now it's 5-4, double 4. Is that it? So something like 5-6 could still be a pass. 4. I think it's an easy decision for me. So he does that. I mean, I don't think this is too good. I don't think this can be too good. I'm so overthinking all of this. This is crazy. So 3-1. Maybe it's too good. I mean, he's not going to take it, so... Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So 2 away, 2 away. And I'm favourite after the 6-5 and the 6-3. Wow. 6-6. Did I do this? Shit. Oh shit. I suppose I do. I just don't know. I don't know. Oh. Okay, so it would have been kind of a good roll for him anyway, so I've got to get out of there. So I have to step up. Yeah, I didn't have to play that, so that's another one. What was that? What the fuck was that? Why did he hit 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, just getting the hell out. And now, almost forgetting about cubing. Now, of course, cubing. Happy to go 4-3 up if he wants to pass. Definitely not playing on. I mean, there's some bad numbers for me. But often, I mean, like, when you play against people who are maybe a little bit weaker, they tend to pass when actually you should certainly be taking this. I rolled that. Okay, so what do I do? What do I do? There's nothing else but 8, 2, and 6-1, just leaving 2s. Okay, fine. So if I'd have played 13, I would have been hit with the ace. This looks very, very, very difficult to clean up. It's 2-1, I can leave 1s, 8s and 10s. This looks really horrid. I think I have to do it. If I don't... Okay, it's a lot of shots. And he hits. cover, but I have to avoid 4s and 3s and double 5. Oh, double 5 misses because I've got the 10 point. And I suppose I stay and make the 3. So he's only got 3s, 7s and 8s, so I want to stay. Yep, I was better off staying. I think now he gets to make it if I don't come in. And I've got some bad, I've got some bad coming in numbers. So I don't know what he's thinking about. I think he would have made it anyway with a double 3. So what I need just a 2-1 or a double 1, 2, 3, 2, 5. Looking a bit hairy. Looking a bit hairy. What's he doing? 2, 5, how do I play it? So let's. Oh, this is actually difficult. So if I hit on the 5, then I duplicate my 5s that I need to make the. 3, 6, 21. Lots of the numbers that he hits with on the 18 point are going to come out as well. That's a 4s and 6s. 3, 1, 2, 1 will make it. For 9 numbers he misses. If he hits, I can still come in. I think it's got to be this. Okay. That's the problem. He hits and he comes out. Oh. That's the problem. So he's got 3s and 7s to make it. 1, 2. So he doesn't make it, so I've got a little bit of life. I mean, that 2-5 was so difficult. 2-5. I mean, this is not a difficult play at all. Well, wowee. So 4, 2, 4, 1, 5, 1. Jesus. 3, 1. 3, 1 leaving 4, 4, 4, 2. That's too much. So what? Just leaving. How about leaving 4, 3, and 5, 3? Supposed to. What's this? 4, 4, 4, 2, and 4, 1. That's 5 shots. that's 4 shots. Make it closer. And if I get hit on the 4 point, on the 8 point, that's pretty bad. So can I avoid it? It would have been... No, he would have found. What am I talking about? Okay, so that could have been bad. Maybe I have to make a point there. 6, 2, just coming in, preparing to clear. I'm a big favourite here. We should just make the 2. Okay. Don't know how to play this. We can pass, maybe. Even 5-4. Feels right. What is this? This feels right. Fuck! Jeez! Jeez! No! No way! Oh man! That was just obviously not the right play. No way! I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't stop myself. Oh well. I mean, I think he played pretty well. Yeah, that's it. What a stupid way to lose. But then I did some bad stuff. I'm sure I did some bad stuff. And even if I got it right, it was just more by luck than by anything. Yeah. Come on, put me out of my misery. So I shouldn't have written. Okay, too wide. Get on with it. Lovely. So yeah, a lot of difficult stuff there. There always is. Wow, look at this. What is that? What a joke. How did I play so badly? 38-6-4. Okay, this was a huge take. What was this? Okay, this. Okay. Okay. 11, 9, 10, 4. Yeah, he should have been hitting. And it was too good. So what was fine. So where did it go? It's him. Oh, here we go. So this is a 0.5 blunder not to hit. Okay. Okay. And it's also a massive cube. Okay. This was a double as well, boy. Not so big. Three, 8-2, 8. I didn't even see it. This is wrong. Just playing safe. And then this was wrong, of course. Did I get anything right? My 3-1 was wrong as well. Alright. Well, there you go. I really deserve to win. Thank you for watching. I'm going. Bye.